Testing, testing. Which is it righty tighty, lefty loosey? Okay, can you all hear me? Okay. Came home like you never can to say hello to my goodbyes again. I'm still looking for a safe haven, a place to call my home forever again. Did I really live here the first time? Why did I never fly? Waiting, merely waiting to be free. Now I see how easy it can be, how beautiful and easy it can be. Anchorage, hold me so I don't drift away. Anchorage, as long as I can, let me stay. All my yesterdays were some days way back then. I need you. Back then I never thought I could run up a mountain, much less jump off and fly. Just look how far I've come. I'm flying and I've only just begun again. Some people wanna stay still forever. Do they know they've changed? Well, I keep moving, always moving to be free. Now I hope nobody will sink me. You can tie me down, but please don't sink me. Give me anchorage. I don't think I was made for dry land. Anchorage, if you offered, I would take your hand. Some days way back then, and for all of my tomorrows, I need you. I need you. Back then I never thought I could run up a mountain, much less jump off and fly. Thank you very much. It's time to manhandle the mic. Can y'all hear me out okay? Is the balance good? Piano voice? John, if you would be so kind, I would like a little more keys in my own ears for my monitor. That'd be awesome. Even more would be cool. Beautiful. Thank you. Oh, it's so good to be back here. I love this place. I really, really love this place. And I love my friends. Thanks so much for coming. I see you, Leo. You can't hide from me. How are you doing? This used to be my alternate living room. My name is Eleanor Fye, and I actually used to live up the road. So it's been a few years since I did, and lots has happened, but I am thrilled to be back here, and I want to thank Clint, Taylor, and the rest of the gang for making it such a beautiful venue and a house of love. Aww. It's a house of love because it's intentional, right? It's intentional space. I love that. Here's an intentional song. I don't need no lame excuses about why you can't come out tonight. I know that words have multiple uses. I get the message is alright. You say you wish for something, but your life reflects a different way. I guess I'll stay and talk things over, give it another day. It could be you're doing me a favor. The songs keep coming in every flavor, and after I pray the Lord my soul to keep, guess I'll just sing myself to sleep. Maybe this is just a phase, or maybe I should wait and see, or maybe I should find my rage. You shouldn't do these things to me. Why do you make that promise when you know you're gonna let me down? I promise I'll be here tomorrow. I hope you come around. It could be you're doing me a favor. The songs keep coming in every flavor, and after I pray the Lord my soul to keep, I might just cry myself to sleep. Oh, I always dreamed I'd have a knight in shining armor, someone to hold me steady till the morning light. But now I'm lying here with no one there beside me to tell me everything will be alright. If I take a big step back, will I laugh at my fragility? If I take a different tack, will you sail away with me? You say you wish for something, now come on, you gotta make it real. I wanna know just what you're thinking, wanna know just how you feel. It could be you're doing me a favor. The songs keep coming in every flavor, and after I pray the Lord my soul to keep, I might just cry myself to sleep. And after I pray the Lord my soul to keep, I'll try to sing myself to sleep. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I have a couple of reasons I'm here tonight. Number one, I made a new record. And I'm so excited about it. Most of all, because I got to go to Nashville and play with some awesome players. But it really is about love and all the different flavors and moments and good, bad, ugly of love. And it's what makes the world go around, right? And every time you think, oh, it's been done before, you come up with some new way of saying it, right? So I love creativity, and I love that my life is focused on that now. So that song I just did, Sing Myself to Sleep, that's from the new record. It's one of the songs that's one of my favorites. I have to say, a lot of them are my favorites. It's just one of those things. So anyway, I've got the records for sale. But tonight also I have another goal, and that is to make this a love offering night for my friend Stacy, whose daughter was born with, she explained it to me, like severe and global deficits. And Stacy named her Sophia, which is the Greek word for wisdom, right? And this little girl, she says, is just perfection. She's happy, joyful. She has to be trached because she can't really breathe, and she's got all sorts of other things like missing a hand, etc. and she's been with us for 5 or 6 years now, and just has changed everybody's life around her. They want to go to Hawaii. So tonight, I'd like to take a love offering so that we can contribute. All my proceeds from the CDs, my fee, everything will go to Stacy and Sophia so they can have a vacation with their entourage of 4 nurses. So that's what we're looking at. Anyway, I appreciate in advance your generosity and your outpouring of love, because that's what we do. We take care of each other. And speaking of love, here's a song that's kind of, well, actually, it's about coming into your own and loving life. This is the year she stopped sleeping with a teddy bear. She started growing out her hair, made a sweater to wear. This is the time of her life, they tell her seize the day. Play now, you won't have to pay. It'll be okay. And oh, she's a big girl now, she doesn't have to cry. She doesn't have to wonder why. She just walks and waves high and by. She's a big girl now, she doesn't have to prove. She just has to move on and on and on and on and on. This is the day that the Lord has made, her mother said. Rise and shine, my dear, get out of bed. You can sleep when you're dead. She's a big girl now, she doesn't have to cry. She doesn't have to wonder why. She just walks and waves high and by. She's a big girl now, she doesn't have to prove. She just has to move on and on and on and on and on. This is the moment she's been waiting for. Her legs are shaking as she takes the floor. No need to wait anymore. She's a big girl now, she doesn't have to cry. She doesn't have to wonder why. She just walks and waves high and by. She's a big girl now, she doesn't have to prove. She just has to move on and on and on and on and on. Thank you so much. The funny story on that one from the recording is that I wrote a trumpet solo for my friend Joel. And Joel lived in Nashville, but he moved from Austin. And I used to live in Austin, and I knew him from church gigs in Austin. We used to play at the same Catholic churches doing high holiday stuff. Anyway, I literally bumped into him when I got to Nashville. And he's the trumpet professor at Belmont University. Awesome trumpeter. He told me no like 10 times, and I insisted. So I got him on my record, and he does a fantastic job doing the trumpet solo. So if you want to hear the trumpet solo, you got to buy the record. Or take a card and listen to it on the web. Anyway, it meant so much to me to have my friends play on the tracks. And another one of those was a dear friend who played on my first record, Drive, which I recorded in Nashville in 2007. The happenstance that connected him with my record was just very auspicious, and so he ended up being a referral on the morning that I was doing the final day of recording, and he came in the afternoon and just rocked 5 of my tracks and, made the record. So John Catchings is his name, and he's one of the phenomenal cellists in not only Nashville but in the States, because it's a rare thing to have a cellist who can play beautifully is, great, but one who can improvise beautifully, very rare, right? So John's work is on both my records, and I just absolutely love working with him, and I'm actually thinking, I'm processing the project to write some stuff for just piano and cello so that I can work with him again. So anyway, stay tuned for that in the next few years. But one of the songs I wrote for the new record that literally came to me on a friend's dining room table in Oak Harbor in about 10 minutes, I took to Nashville, and they just made they did a really beautiful job with it. And John played on this one. It's called Love, the End. I waited there a while, and you never came. I felt a lot of things, mostly shame. So I'll go home by the liquor store and grab myself a pen and write you a letter that I'll never send. I'll write in that letter, dear, how I loved you so. I loved you so much. I had to let you go when I called to see you one more time. I hoped we could be friends, but I guess I was wrong. Love, the end. I'll still think about you as I wait in the rain. I got nothing to lose and maybe nothing to gain. So I'll go home by the liquor store and grab myself a pen and keep writing letters so this pain might end. I'll keep writing, darling, how I loved you so. I loved you so much. I had to let you go when I called to see you one more time. I hoped we could be friends, but I guess I was wrong. Love, the end. Thank you. That wasn't too depressing, was it? Oh, Andy, how are you doing? It's a funny thing about that song. Different people like different songs on the record. A lot of guys like that song, which I think betrays the tender-heartedness of most of the male species. Don't you think? I'm going to play another one from my new record that, another story in the recording of this that was hilarious. If I hadn't moved back to Whidbey for some reason, I would never have gone to Django Fest Northwest in Langley last 2 Septembers ago, September of 2009. And I would never have met Gonzalo Vergara, and I never would have heard about John Jorgensen, and both of them play a big part in my record. So that tells you how following your heart and your gut sometimes puts you in places where you never expected to be, working with people you never expected to be working with. And it turns out in this magical way. And this next track, it's called Buenos Aires. And it's unlike Anchorage, where I used to live. Buenos Aires is a place I've never been to before. And when I met Gonzalo, he plays gypsy jazz guitar and bandoneon, which is the Argentinian squeeze box accordion thing. Really beautiful. Astor Piazzolla, tango, that kind of stuff. He plays beautifully and lyrically. And so I thought, I want him to play on my track that's supposed to be a tango-style track. It turns out he's from Buenos Aires, right? So that did it. I had to have him on my track. So we're on Facebook trying to figure out where in the world we can meet up and record, right? It could be London, oh my gosh, New York, but LA would work, this window of dates. So I said, okay, we'll do it. And I thought we'd end up doing it in somebody's living room or something like that, but we ended up at Sunset Sound in the same room that Van Halen used to record in. And like Led Zeppelin and people like that, there I was. Woohoo! It was awesome. And I got to play the piano that Randy Newman loves to play there, records on all the time. Ah! I had a little moment. It was awesome. So yeah, you never know what's going to happen. Anyway, this track, again, sounds lovely on the record. I can't play the guitar solo like he can. I'm not even going to bother with the guitar, but I'm going to play the piano. And the song, for those of you who want to get the deeper meaning behind songs, this is ostensibly about Buenos Aires and a business trip, but it's also about marriage. So, think. Your watch is still on Buenos Aires time. Another day wishing you were mine. You seem to leave something here each time. A watch, a heart, I even found a dime. And oh, Buenos Aires. Oh, Buenos Aires. You didn't call at all while you were gone. Why is it that I have to make you wrong? It's just that I've been waiting for so long. My faith is tired, that's why I wrote this song. And Buenos Aires. Oh, Buenos Aires. Someplace I wanna go, but where I've never been. Will I be just visiting, or will I find myself home again? And oh, Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires. Your watch is still on Buenos Aires time. Another day goes by, I'm wishing you were mine. Another day, another dream, another scene of breathless reuniting. And oh, Buenos Aires. Oh, Buenos Aires. Thank you. Did you get the marriage part? You got it. You're smart. Yeah. Such a comforting sound. The sound of the coffee grinder. How about one from my first record? I'll do a song I wrote for my first record called Float Away. And again, it's curious to me how many guys tell me they love this song. So it's about overcoming fear in your life, like of big things like flying and heights and stuff like that, riding motorcycles, you know, whatever. But it's also about that major lifelong fear that I think we all struggle with, the fear of intimacy, right? Yeah. I used to have the fear of flying, drowning, falling. I would contain myself and still the tension was appalling. Why did I trust a boat or even clothing to protect me when I was safer letting earth and sea uphold me? One by one my fears of life are all departing, but there's still one thing left that keeps my heart from starting. When the white water comes, I have no problem riding, but when you bring your heart to me, why do I feel like hiding? Float away, float away to the center of the ocean where the whales and dolphins play. No shore ground to hold me, what's inside me, all around me, and you're still there with me. I hoped you'd choose to stay here long enough to see me and gain the trust you need to feel me open freely. It seems the glimpses may obscure the greater vision. I really didn't mean to force you to decision, but I believe that all things happen for a reason, and despite ourselves, some things will have their season, and I trust I'm headed in the right direction, 'cause when I look behind, I see my own reflection. Float away to the center of the ocean where the whales and dolphins play. No shore or ground to hold me, what's inside me, all around me, and you're still there with me. Maybe in heaven we will see beyond the secrets and forgive ourselves for the times we didn't keep them, and all the fear will be transformed to love and laughter as we contemplate our lives before and after. Float away to the center of the ocean where the whales and dolphins play. No shore or ground to hold me, what's inside me, all around me, and you're still there. Float away. Thank you. Thank you, Taylor, for making such awesome drinks for us. And Lily. Lily, our favorite flower. What time is it getting to be? 8:39. Right on. As a joke, I was going to do something that started in not a minor key, but a major key. I won't do this whole song. Remember this? Now the night is gone. Now the night has gone away. Should I do the whole song? It doesn't seem that long. We hardly had 2 words to say. Hold me. Yeah, I won't do that whole song. It's such a beautiful song, though. I don't know. What do you think? Hold me in your arms for such another day. I promise this one will go slow. Oh, we have the right, you know. We have the right, you know. Don't say the morning's come. Don't say the morning's come so soon. Must we end that way when so much here is hard to lose? Love is everywhere, I know it is. Such moments as this are too few. Ooh, it's all up to you. It's all up to you. Here I am, the one that you love, asking for another day. Understand, the one that you love loves you in so many ways. It's the coolest song. Air Supply rocks, right? There are lots of other cool songs from my past that I absolutely love. And I'm going to do something I've never done before. You guys are the first to witness this. Get ready for the rockin' uke. I've had this for a week. My papa sent it to me from Hawaii. And it's funny he should have done that. I actually told him I was looking for one because I realized I needed to have an ukulele. I mean, every household needs one, right? And I think, you know, as a performer, it's charming. It's a charming instrument. But it goes deeper than that for me because the ukulele was actually one of my earliest musical influences, other than the Jungle Book soundtrack recording on my record player. That was cool, too. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities and Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. The whole second verse to that song, wherever you wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of, I call it my island home. The bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey just for me. If you look under the rocks and plants and take a glance at them fancy ants and maybe try a few, the bare necessities of life will come to you. It's all about faith, that song is, right? It's all about letting life take care of you, letting the universe take care of you. And, you know, everything we needed to learn about life philosophy at age 4, promptly forgot for 30 years, you know, and now learning again. So at least I'm learning again that the world takes care of you. So this is my number 1 ukulele from Hawaii. My dad is so generous. He sent me a practice one and then a really beautiful concert one. And I'm not even brave enough to play the concert one right now, so I'm still on the practice one. But I'm going to play a song for you that that I remember my dad playing all the time. And you'll probably recognize it. And I have the words because I don't really know the words yet, but I love this song. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. Taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could die. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I've let you down. So many times I've played around. I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I'll think of you. Every song I sing, I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll wear your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come to leave you. One more time, let me kiss you. And close your eyes, I'll be on my way. I'll dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the times I won't have to say I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. I hate to go. Thank you. Do we have a sound issue? Did you hear that okay? The brilliant uke playing. I love this thing. I think me and this instrument have a great future together. So now I'm committed to a few uke songs. Anybody know what that one is? Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, oh, watching the ships roll in, and I watch them roll away again, oh, sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia, and I'm headed for the Frisco Bay. Nothing to die or live for. Looks like nothing's gonna come my way. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Thank you. I can't whistle. I'll learn that part for next time. I can't. Well, I can't say I can't. You never say can't, right? I thought I couldn't tap dance, but I took a tap dance lesson the other day, and I can do it. Yay! You must think my Facebook postings are totally random. Like, they are. But I just do stuff that makes me happy, and it's totally random. Tap lessons one day. What else did I do? Rock climbing. I've done rock climbing before. What else have I done recently? I can't remember. It's all such a blur. There were deer in my pasture. Actually, the deer that came back today, she was pregnant, I could tell. She's got some major width going on. So I'm happy about that, because clearly the deer were having some fun in the pasture, a few weeks ago. So that was kind of fun to watch too. I've never seen deer flirting and courting. And of course the male is jumping all over the place, sideways, turning himself inside out, trying to get her attention. She's eating grass, not paying any attention at all. Oh my God. Story of our lives. Okay, this is a departure too. This is actually picking on the ukulele as opposed to strumming. So I've learned at least 2 new skills this week. See? 1 week. But like I said, I was primed early life to do this, I swear. It's like I was born to do it. Because when you are around something so much, when you're a kid, it just wears off. So I have a ton of songs that I want to learn, like all the Neil Diamond stuff, and there's an old Elvis song that was actually written, I think, by Mac Davis, called "In the Ghetto." Love that song. There are a bunch of Mac Davis tunes that I want to learn, because he's one of my favorite songwriters. And Jimmy Webb, who wrote a bunch of stuff for Glenn Campbell. I knew these as, the popular songs of the day, but now as a songwriter, for the last 4 years, I understand that, Jimmy Webb is awesome. He's one of the best writers ever. So now I have a whole new level of inspiration happening with all that stuff. Oh, the other one my dad used to play was Galveston, oh Galveston. Ba 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 ba. I think that's a Jimmy Webb. Wichita Lineman, all those good tunes. But this one, I think you'll recognize. It's like one of the early 70s stalker songs. It is. It's like... I rode my bicycle past your window last night. I roller skated to your door at daylight. Oh, it almost seems like you're avoiding me. I'm okay alone, but you got something I need. Well, I've got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together and try 'em on to see. I've been raiding around the world. I've been waiting for you. Well, I've got got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I ride my bike, I roller skate, don't drive no car. Oops. Don't go too fast, but I go pretty far. For someone who don't drive, I've been all around the world. Some people say I done all right for a girl. Well, I've got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together and try 'em on to see. I've been waiting around a while. I've been waiting for you. Well, I've got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I asked your mother if you were at home. She said, oh yes, but you weren't alone. Oh, sometimes I feel like you're avoiding me. I'm okay alone, but you got something I need. Well, I've got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together and try 'em on to see. I've been waiting around a while. I've been waiting for you. Well, I've got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. Woo! See what I mean? It's like a weird stalker song. It's so cute, though. I rode my bicycle. Yeah. The other one I want to learn to follow that up, though, is Blondie, One Way or Another. You know that one? One way or another, I'm going to find you. I'm going to get you, get you, get you, get you. Yeah, it's totally psycho stalker, but yeah, but they're cute songs, right? It's funny, because when you listen to the lyrics of pop songs, I actually do a cabaret show around this very thing. And you look at early 70s pop, for instance, and a lot of us, people who are getting more seasoned have grown up with that stuff. And you hear a lot of, frankly, codependent lyrics and really unhealthy psychology in these pop songs. And I case in point, so many nights I'd sit by my window waiting for someone to give me a life. Okay, whatever. Right? No. Did we grow out of that yet? Please tell me we have. Yeah. Or the other one, emotional suppression and self-denial. Don't cry out loud. Just keep it inside. Learn how to hide your feelings. Ha! I ain't hiding my feelings no more, thank you. Right? So, yeah, but we memorized the songs, the words to these songs, and I played that one on the piano, over and over again. It's just hilarious to me, and Chicago. Don't even get me started on Chicago. Oh my gosh. So, I can't live without you. I can't live I love Chicago. Oh my God. You're the meaning in my life. You're the inspiration. You bring meaning to my life. You're my inspiration. Yeah. When you love someone, they are your life, right? That's totally codependent. It is.
Now you need to go on like the comedy routine.
That's why I do cabaret now. I have very exciting news actually on the cabaret front, because cabaret is wide open. I mean, it's actually made a comeback for a reason, I think, because people have license to do whatever they want on stage, right? So I'm learning how to tap dance, not just because it's random, but actually because I will be tap dancing on stage at some point in the future. And I've had a ton of fun doing these cabaret shows so far. And Leo was at the last one. He can give you the lowdown story, because I do talk a lot about bad pop psychology in pop music. But I also do jazz, classical, whatever I do, and it's okay. But yeah, cabaret is all about comedy, cracking jokes, acting out parts, singing different songs from different genres, and just doing wacky stuff. So format made for me. Because, yeah, I'm totally random. So the exciting news is... Immaculate conception. No, I'm not pregnant. Are you projecting? Is that transference? Oh my God. No, I auditioned to be able to go to the International Cabaret Conference at Yale University this summer, which is in July. And this is by invitation only. You have to audition, and then they let you pay for it. But anyway, I'm so excited because I got accepted to go. Yay! And this, actually, you should look it up on npr.com because they featured it last August on the NPR thing. And I had a couple friends go to this conference in the last few years, and they came home raving about it. Oh, Eleanor, you've got to go. And this was before I was in full embracing acceptance of the fact that I am a cabaret artist. So I was like, oh, no. But then I heard the NPR coverage, and I was like, oh my God, that's me. Yeah, totally, I fit in. So I'm totally excited. It's going to be a fantastic experience because the people that run the conference are professionals on Broadway in New York, doing the thing, and I'm going to learn a whole heck of a lot. So, and I'm going to book some shows there and back, so I'm going to call it Eleanor Fye to Yale and back. As in to hell and back. That's the joke, right? No, seriously, I did want to go to Yale at one point in medieval studies. Medieval studies. Yeah. A cynical person would just laugh mockingly. But I was really into medieval manuscripts at one point. The Book of Kells and all that good stuff. So, do you want to hear another ukulele song? Yes. Okay. So what rainbow song? Over the Rainbow? You know what? I don't play Izzy's version of that, but you know what? I do play a piano version of that. Do you want me to play the piano version of that? Okay, I'll do that. Well, next week I'll learn Izzy's version on the ukulele. I will, yeah. That does sound really cool. Okay. Mama. Cute kids. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then oh, why can't I? Thank you very much. I will learn the Izzy version of that. It's a little less intense, a little more enjoyable. But I love that version. Yeah, so that's going to go on my next record somehow. And we're talking about my next record with several different people think it should be different things. There's jazz, Americana, you know, pop rock floating around. So we shall see. What time is it now? It's 9:05. Do you mind if I take a little break, like a wee 5, 10 minutes? 10 minutes. Then I'll come back and play some guitar. Thank you very much. You can buy CDs from me right here if you want to, now or after.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Believe me, I love you. Let's not be apart, 'cause you're the rose of my heart. And a sweet rose, you are my queen. You're my Miss Jamaica, my Miss Jamaica. You're my Miss Jamaica. I'm crowning you myself. Although you may not have such a fabulous shape to suit the rest of the world, but you do suit me, and that's all I want to know. I need not know nothing more. You're my Miss Jamaica, my Miss Jamaica. You're my Miss Jamaica. I'm crowning you myself. Shape to suit the rest of the world, but you do suit me, and that's all I want to know. I need not know nothing more. You're my Miss Jamaica, my Miss Jamaica. You're my Miss Jamaica. I'm crowning you myself, 'cause you're my Miss Jamaica. Miss Jamaica, Miss Jamaica.
Them checks say we hip and ting. True them no know and ting. We have them going and ting. Now pop no style, all strictly roots. Now pop no style, all strictly roots. See me on the road and you no call out to me. Do you see me in my pants and ting? See me in my altar back. Say me give you heart attack. Give me little bass, make me wind out my waist. Uptown top ranking. check say we come from Cosmo Spring, but the true them no know anything. Them no know say we top ranking, uptown top ranking. Should I see me and the ranking dread? Check out we jamming and ting. Love is all I bring. In a my khaki suit and ting. Now pop no style, I strictly roots. Now pop no style, I strictly roots. Watch out we chuck it and ting. In our khaki suit and ting. Love is all I bring. In a my khaki suit and ting. Now pop no style, I strictly roots. Now pop no style, I strictly roots. The love in your heart, this a boil up for me. Do you see me in my pants and ting? See me in my altar back. Say me give you heart attack. Give me little bass, make me wine out my waist. Uptown top ranking. See me from the road and you not call out to me. Do you see me in my pants and ting? See me in my altar back. Say me give you heart attack. Give me little bass, make me wine up my waist. Give me little bass, make me wine up my waist. Love is all I bring. In a my khaki suit and ting. Now pop no style, I strictly roots. Now pop no style, I strictly roots. Should I see me and the ranking dread? Check out we jamming and ting. Love is all I bring. In a my khaki suit and ting. Me now pop no style. That's true.
Just a barfly, baby. Barfly. Just a barfly, baby. Kiss me before you go. I'm going low lately. bring it on home to you. I can bring it on home to gonna bring it on home to you. Home to you. Home to you. Say, listen, I can bring it on home to you. Home to you. Bring it home to you. Say, listen, gonna give it so you can't say no. Gonna give it so you can't say no. Gonna give it so you can't say no. Give it to you, give it to you, give it to you. Gonna give it so you can't say no. Gonna give it so you can't say no. Gonna give it so you can't say no. Can I stay here with you till the morning? I am so far from home and I feel a little stoned. Can I stay here with you till the morning? There's nothing I want more than to wake up on your floor. Lay with me in your thinnest dress. Fill my heart with each caress. Between your blissful kisses whisper, darling, is this love? Can I stay here with you till the day breaks? There's something you should know. I ain't got no place to go. Can I stay here with you till the day breaks?
Right on. Welcome back after the break. Thank you for sticking around and listening. I'll shut up shortly so you can talk amongst yourselves while I play again. So, I'm not really a guitar player. In fact, I haven't considered myself a guitar player, but now I have 2 guitars and 2 ukuleles at home, and going to get a 3rd guitar, an electric guitar. They're all different guitars, though, and instruments, so they're required for different things. So I think actually I'm becoming a guitar geek. Yeah. So I had to go out and buy new stands today because I've got more guitars than I have stands, and I have to unpack them and pack them. You know, it just makes it easier to have a household where you've got everything lined up that you use regularly. So I mean, if you actually came to my door and knocked on my door, there's actually a glass part. You might just see me wandering around playing one of my guitars, wandering around the house. Usually I'm clothed. That's good. But yeah, that's sort of how I live my life. So it's all about music now. But one of the things I mentioned before was when I moved back to Whitby, where I rent a cabin on 5 acres. Does not suck. It's very quiet and idyllic. That was where I discovered Django Fest Northwest, which is the Gypsy Jazz Festival, which is probably the biggest one in the States, in the United States. They've got a very big one in France. And then there's this whole worldwide community around Gypsy Jazz. Who knew? Certainly not me in September of 2009. So when I got there and heard that, oh yeah, everybody goes to the Edge Cliff after the concerts at the Performance Center and they jam until all hours of the morning. And I just stopped by. I was kind of tired. I was like, I want to go home. But then I got there and met this lady who introduced me to all the people because she was a big fangirl. And I met the most amazing instrumentalists, and they just did jam until 3 a.m. It was phenomenal, and I was just on fire for this music for the next month. It was amazing. So it really did inform my ethos. That's a big word. My presentation. It really did influence me a lot. And like I said, 2 of the big names in gypsy jazz guitar are on my record. John Jorgensen, who's like, he's not just a gypsy jazz guitarist. He's played for Elton John, Bonnie Raitt, Barbra Streisand, Earl Scruggs. You name the top of every genre, and he's played with them at the top. You know, he's just phenomenal. He was Elton John's favorite guitarist for a long time, and a fantastic guy. So he played on my record, and I discovered when my friend Kathy from Nashville visited, because John's from Nashville. My friend Kathy visited here last summer from Nashville, and she was talking about her best friend Dixie this, Dixie that. They're filmmakers together. And it turns out Dixie, her best friend, is John's wife. That's how small the world is. So anyway, John's a good friend now, and he travels all over the world still with a couple more of my good friends who are gypsy jazz people. And then Gonzalo, as I said before, he's probably the bad boy of gypsy jazz. And he played beautiful guitar and bandoneon on a couple of tracks. So one of the ways that gypsy jazz has influenced my sound is it's very rhythmic. You keep saying you got something for me, something you call love, but confess. You keep messing where you shouldn't have been messing, and now someone else is getting all your best. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep lying when you ought to be truthin'. You keep boozing when you ought to not bet. You keep changing when you ought to be samin'. 'Cause what's right is right, and you ain't been right yet. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing, and you keep thinking that you'll never get burned. Well, I just found me a brand new set of matches, and now what you know, he ain't had time to learn. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. Thank you. Tuning? Oh, is it out of tune? Oh. No, this is like standard. It might be out of tune though, because I'm a beginning guitar player, but I have fun. Right on. So that's my gypsy jazz song. Mm-hmm. It sounds really awesome with a trio. We do a few gypsy versions of old standards, like Someday when I'm awfully low. When you're awfully low, whatever. Right. And now I want to invite somebody up to the stage. I just met before this gig, and because I'm very open to new, collaborations, whatever. And I like jazz for that reason. It's never the same twice, and you just kind of pick up and play songs and have fun. I'm going to invite Johan up to the stage. Johan plays guitar. He grew up in Nashville. Welcome, Johan. Woohoo! It is a gypsy jazz guitar. Did I? It's for reals because it's got this lovely mandolin style harp thing connector thing down here. It's got a movable bridge, a floating bridge, and it's got a tapered neck. It's true gypsy. It's a Jeton brand. I got it off Craigslist, and I call it Gigi because it's very French. No, I'm just gonna mic it. In fact, I have to. Haha. We're going to do one of my favorite songs of late. Yep. And this is the tuning part, so talk amongst yourselves. Who's watching me? Home? Oh gosh. It's like a pop quiz in school. Oh, this is fun. I hope you guys agree. I love having people sit in. Because you never know what'll happen. Okay. I guess I'll pull out a pick for this one too. Oh, that's the other thing about gypsy jazz guitar. The pick is like a half-inch thick. See that? It's like ginormous. But it's actually only like 4 millimeters. It's $15 too. Normally you can go and get a pick for $1 at the guitar store, but it's like $15 worth of pick right here. It feels very streamlined in the hand though. It's like a Mercedes, picks. Better be good for 15 clams, man. Okay, that's not the right pick that I want to use. Now, I guess I am a guitar player because now I'm like picky about picks. Phew, medium, there we go. That's what I want. Sticky tape on the mic? That's a great trick. I haven't gotten there yet. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, there are many things I have to learn still. But that's what I love about life. You just keep learning. It's all fun, right? Okay. This is another song I grew up with and another band that influenced me greatly. And if you didn't hear it before, like this, that's like, on a dark desert highway, comb in my hair, one da 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 dun dun, da 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 da, da 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 da. All he knows the words. Da 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 da, da 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 da. Okay, so I didn't mean to copy that chord progression, and thank God you can't copyright chord progressions, because that's it, right? But it's it's not like nobody else has copied it, right? But anyway, it was clearly a big influence on me. So we're gonna do this song that I just love. It's a guy song singing about a girl, but I like it anyway. Okay. I like the way your sparkling earrings lay against your skin so brown. I want to sleep with you in the desert tonight, with a trillion stars all around. 'Cause I got a peaceful, easy feeling, and I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. And I found out a long time ago what a woman can do to your soul. Ah, but she can take you anyway. You don't already know how to go. 'Cause I got a peaceful, easy feeling, and I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. I get the feeling I may know you as a lover and a friend, but this voice keeps whispering in my other ear, tells me I may never see you again. I got a peaceful, easy feeling, and I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. Yay. Nice. Way to go. Woohoo. So, it's always fun to try new stuff. I'm going to do another song that I... I usually do this one on the piano, but we're going to try it on guitar. Oh, it was on the back, wasn't it? Oh, I remember. Huh. I'm going to try to find it. No. Wow, so many songs, so little time. No, it's the that's the chart, but I need the words. Yeah, I need the words. Yikes. You know, I would fake it with the song, but I think the words are so beautiful because it's such a great song. It's not CeeLo Green.
It's Leonard Cohen.
It is. Yeah, it's Leonard Cohen. I can't find it.
Oh, CeeLo Green. It's about the same though, right? Made the same thing.
Dang it. Okay, this is like weird. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composing, Alleluia, 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 Alleluia. John, can I have more keys in the monitor, please? You say I took the name in vain, but I don't even know the name. But if I did, well, really, what's it to ya? Well, there's a blaze of light in every word. It doesn't matter which you've heard, the holy or the broken. Hallelujah, 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 Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. Well, she tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your throne, she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew an hallelujah, 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 Thank you very much. Thanks, Johan.
Thanks.
Woohoo! That was fun. Thanks for offering the music. And thank you again for everybody's love offering for my friend Stacy's Sophia, so she can go to Hawaii and lay on the beach with an oxygen tank. Yeah, and hear ukuleles. That's awesome. All right. Another ukulele song? Okay. I knew you were going to say that. I'm just so excited to have this thing. I'm going to do by request. I'm going to do one Okay. Here's where the week's practice is going to show. Well, the south side of Chicago, it's the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Now, Leroy's more than trouble. You see, he stand about 6'4". Well, treetop lover. All the men just call him Sir. And he's bad, bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than the old King Kong, ha, meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, Leroy, he's a gambler, and he likes his fancy clothes. And all the downtown blinds, his diamond rings in front of everybody's nose. He's got a custom Continental, he's got an Eldorado too, and not a .32 gun in his pocket for fun. He's got a razor in his shoe. Well, it's bad, oh bad, Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than an old King Kong, oh, meaner than a junkyard dog. Oh yeah, we're gonna stop there. Woo! That's a good one though. I'm gonna learn that one. Woo! So bad, bad Leroy Brown, and you don't mess around with Jim. Those are two my dad used to play on the ook. So, yeah, thank you. Yeah, you asked for it. Don't forget that. No, that was fun. So, what's that? Of mine? Ooh, yeah. I'm trying to think what I haven't played so far. Ooh, I know. I'll do one that is one of the. It's funny. There are certain songs on my records that are the popular favorites. Like everybody likes them, and this is that one on the current record. It's called "She Flies." I have to get my head around it and get back into the piano and the folk. Excuse me. Out of the darkness she comes with a light, holding on, pressing on, wanting to get here. When she arrives, there's a whole other fight. In her head, in her bed, struggling to stay here. Dive in the ocean to learn how to fly. Slowly discover some fears are a lie. Take to a cloud bank before it is rain. See the invisible map of the pain. She flies, opens her eyes as she touches the sky. She flies, she flies, she flies. They say for her safety they're clipping her wings, holding down, pressing down, wanting to keep her. Undeterred now, she defiantly sings. In her heart, a new start, chasing the next rings. Learning to float in the swell can be tough. Panic can set in when waters are rough. When dolphins swim past, they look in her eye. Seeing their joy makes her just want to cry. And she flies, opens her eyes as she touches the sky. She flies, she flies, she Thank you. Thanks for asking. I was having fun with you, but it's important to be back to my own stuff. So I'm going to do one more. And it's going to be the title track to my new record. And the theme of the song is Love Stays On. What's that? Second record, yeah. I was kind of referring to my future third record that will be coming soon. Well, not soon, actually. I don't even haven't started it yet. So we're still talking about that. Like, what's that going to be? But the first one was 2007, that's Drive. And then the second one's just in February. So that's why I'm here. Hope you like those songs. And the theme, as I mentioned, is about love and all the difficult and dreadful parts of love and the beautiful parts as well. Because love is all about that. Love is all of it. And it's not just the good stuff. It's not... It incorporates the bad stuff. Can't explain it. I have this vision of the world like all the bad stuff has its place, but it exists in the wrapper of love. Love wraps all the way around it. And the song She Flies was really about that, about me coming into my own as an adult, as a human being, right? Realizing that me loving myself and allowing myself to be who I needed to be was the best thing I could possibly do for the world. It felt selfish at times, but in retrospect, how could I not have done it, right? So I think a lot of people struggle with that, living their lives for other people, doing stuff for other people, and thinking that they really need to help other people, and when in fact, sometimes they need to help themselves. So that's the message of that song. But this last song, I started writing it in my parents' basement in Reno, and I had just come out of a really ill-advised relationship, and I realized that I didn't trust this person, I didn't have faith in this person, I didn't have hope at all for another relationship, because it was that, after the breakup kind of time frame. But I realized there was still love. And I was like, dang it, why does love stay on like that? Why does love stick around like that? Why do I love this person? He doesn't deserve it. But in fact, it's just there. And you can't deny it. It's just there. So, this song is about that. Trust died yesterday. Hope's packing his bags and he's leaving right after the funeral. Faith's still hanging on, trying to make sense of it all, trying to be strong. And love cleans up for another day, doesn't try to make the others stay. And after they've all gone their way, love stays on. From another state, always complaining the food's not that great. Everybody's glad he won't stay too late. They all know sometimes you gotta love the hate. And love cleans up for another day, doesn't try to make the others stay. And after they've all gone their way, stays on. Peace no one's really met before. Has there ever been an open door? She doesn't feel welcome and leaves pretty early though. Once she's gone, everybody wants more. Love, 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 lyrical, beautiful, magical love, 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 undeniable, exceptional, radical love, 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 immeasurable, impractical, impossible love, love, love stays on. Thank you very much. Love Stays On at SoulFood Books. Thank you so much, Taylor, Clint, the crew, Julie, John. Thank you for beautiful sound and streaming. Hello. And thank you all for being here. I really, really appreciate it. I love you all. And go in peace. Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you again for the love offering for Stacy and Sophia. And for CDs as well. That goes towards the whole cause as well. Enjoy the music. Thank you.
Can I stay here with you till the morning? I am so far from home and